Grace here. Today we're going to make some American flag soap. So first things first, we'll add our lye water to our oils. Now that we've got our batter all mixed together, we're going to add the fragrance, and we are going to be using Brambleberry's Watermelon. I thought this was a good representation of the good old American dream. It smells kind of like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It has kind of a sweet candy-like smell, and yet you totally get that sweetness of the fruit. I pre-measured out how much fragrance I wanted to use, and this is the strong amount. So I wanted it to have a really nice smell. After I've got this all mixed up, we're going to divide our batter into two portions. One will be white and one will be red. Alright, so we've got our two equal portions. I even measured them this time, weighed them on the scale, so super accurate, hopefully. And one half is going to get this spicy tomato mica from Mad Micas, and the other half is going to get titanium dioxide. So the soap is actually going to be made in two different stages. Today I'm making red and white stripes, and then that will be the foundation for when we add the blue with white stars. Probably in 2 days. I'll give the soap a day to cure, a day to set up, and then we will add the blue with the stars. And now let's go ahead and bring in our mold. So again, we're just going to do those horizontal stripes all the way down the mold, and I'm going to kind of feel it out, see how much I want to use per stripe and how many stripes we make. It'll be a bit of an experiment. I chose this mica, this red mica, over a more vibrant red because I wanted it to have kind of a antique, almost vintage look. Very patriotic. American flag is ready for a good night's sleep. See you tomorrow. And here's our Star Spangled soap. So I have already cut out the section needed. This is what we're going to fill with dark blue and stars. So this is actually set for 2 days. It's fairly firm, and we're going to actually reinsert this into the mold and then get started on our blue filling. So we'll just set this to the side as we prep our new batch of soap. So I'm using the same exact recipe as I did for the stripes to make this star portion. We'll go ahead and mix in the lye with the oils and go from there. Alright, I've got our oils and lye all mixed together, and we are going to scent this section of Old Glory with blueberry jam fragrance oil. And we're also going to be adding some Twilight Blue from Mad Micas. Isn't that a pretty color? And last but not least, this section of our flag will have some white soap shreds in them. And I'm hoping that when each bar is cut, these little dots or flecks of white will give you the idea of stars in a flag. Okay, I've transferred some soap batter to the smaller container to make it easier to handle. And we'll go ahead and add in our color. And we're going to add our blueberry jam fragrance oil from Brambleberry. Well, this smells delightful. I'm going to start off mixing this by hand, and then I'll use my immersion blender. Blue has been a tricky color for me to achieve in soap, so I'm hoping that this Mad Mica's colorant will do its job well. And we're going to add this blue directly to our soap shreds. That really increases the volume. Nice. I'm pretty happy with this ratio of white shreds to blue. It's still movable, it's liquidy, but it is pretty full of shreds. So now that this is scented, colored, and shredded, we're going to go ahead and add it to the stripy soap we already made. So here's just an up close of what we did. I reinserted that soap loaf into the mold so it's a perfect fit. And then I cut out the section I want to fill with this blue stripy bit. Time to put her in. Luckily, you don't have to worry about it damaging the layers below it because it is already fully cured. Just gonna try and be precise about filling any crevice, any and all crevices, and not spilling too much onto this red, so I'll clean that up as well. Spoon on just a bit more. Alright, American flag, step 2 is complete. Time for her to have one more good night's sleep, and we'll see her in the morning. And here's our American flag soap. Let's chop her up and see what she looks like on the inside. And let's take a look at one of our American flag slices. Oh my gosh, it's so cute! What do you think, honey?
It's beautiful.
You like?
Very patriotic.
Oh yes, nothing but the best. I like the stripies, and then I really think that this blue square with stars turned out really nice. And then of course it's a pretty soft bar right now, so I'll be able to clean up these edges so that they're nice and sharp. And that smell really carried through in the final cure as well. It's very, very American. What shall I say?
It smells like freedom.
Oh, does it?
Okay.
Well, that's a very praiseworthy review right there. So thanks so much for soaping with us today, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!